Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties.
And I'm Frank.
Hey, I don't even have to introduce them. Check it out.
Welcome to my wife's channel, Seasoned Beauties. Seasoned
Oh my
Beauty.
God. See, I keep telling you. Anyway, so our video on today, we will be unboxing our snack crate. And in addition to the unboxing, we will be tasting snacks from Egypt. All right, so he's already taken everything out of the box. So I just want to give you a couple details. It says Egypt. Welcome to Egypt, a land of ancient wonders, golden deserts, and unforgettable flavors. From lively street corners to family feasts, Egypt serves tradition with every bite. Its snacks are bold, soulful, and made to be shared. Okay, yes, that means they're large, right? Okay, but we'll see. So the actual population
is huge.
At the time that this was printed, it was 112.7 million citizens. Now, it says the capital is Cairo.
Right there, Cairo.
And it is 390,121 square miles. And their language is Arabic. Now, you know, I immediately thought about people saying it's Egyptian, yeah. And it is no such thing. So
saying that your language is American.
Oh, exactly. Okay. So, nonetheless, it says, gives us some, I don't know what kind of information they want to call this, but it lets us know their top 10 songs on the music playlist, none of which I know.
And none of which most of us don't care about.
Oh, stop it. Egyptian people care. And the top 10 movies.
And that's more important.
For some people, but I don't really know about any of these either. The Stand of a Worthy Man. Okay. And it gives you a little fun by adding word searches. And then it gives us the information about all of the delectable delights that are inside of this particular month's box. Okay? So the first one...
Can I jump in?
No.
Yeah, because I want to talk about the word thing.
No.
Everything that's on here is cool, but the word search is really cool. Top notch.
We'll see if I can get him to do it because he certainly won't play Scrabble with me. So, but anyway, so the first one that we have is, it's a savory item. And this one is the Chipsico kebab chips.
Wow.
I know.
Say that 3 times.
Nope, not even trying. It says they picked this snack because it delivers bold, authentic Egyptian flavor. Kebab is a beloved and popular street food in Egypt. And Chipsico captures its smoky grilled taste in a chip, making it a fun snackable twist on the local favorite. Okay. You know what? This is no different than here in the United States. Look at this. You saw the size of the bag. Look at all of the air inside. And they love to say it's settling, but that's not settling. That's absolutely unreal. The food doesn't start until right here.
Yeah, but the cool thing is it's filled with Egyptian air.
Oh, Jesus help you. Okay, here. Come on. Oh, I went before you.
Okay. Get off.
I'm good.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, I need to see something. I know you really don't care, but sometimes we do. I want to know. So, it says one serving size is the entire bag, and it is 147 calories.
One serving size is what's in there. That's not an entire bag.
That's what it says, an entire bag. All right.
An entire bag.
Now.
Not bad, though.
But my only challenge was I really wanted to know the ingredients because I want to make sure that they don't have beef particles in this. So what are your thoughts?
I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
It
does. Okay. It does taste fine. I'm just saying. All right. Let's keep on going. Now, I think we had these before.
What's the next one?
In a different box. Oh. The next one is the thyme pretzels.
Yeah, we've had these before.
But I can't remember
which box it was.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look. I'm going to go back through because, you know, I keep all of the information packet. So I'm going to check it and see. So the next item we have is the thyme pretzels. And it says baked pretzels seasoned with thyme and a hint of sea salt. Earthy, herbal, and reminiscent of regional sitar style flavors with the satisfying crunch. Before you do anything else, the first item that we tried.
Yes.
How many stars between 1 and 5?
I'd say 4.
Okay. I would say that as well. 4 is fine. All right, so let's go to the next one, which is the pretzel.
Okay, you want to put number 5?
Yeah.
See if it brings back memories.
Well, you know, just because these are the exact same ones.
Yeah.
And we really liked them the last time.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. They're still good.
The flavor's outstanding.
Those I'll give a 5.
Oh, I'd definitely give them 5 too.
Okay.
And we're close to the international market, so if I find them, I'm getting them.
All right, so let's keep going. The next one we have is this one here. This is called Go Nuts, and this is the barbecue peanuts, and it says it's a delicious Egyptian snack packed with bold, smoky barbecue flavor and a satisfying. Okay.
All right.
Airy bag again? Yes. Oh, these are huge.
What's it? Nuts.
Okay, I get it. All right, so let's try it and see.
Oh, ooh, God, it's got a lot of salt. The barbecue hits you once you break into the nut.
And once you bypass the salt, that's a lot.
Yeah, they're definitely smoked.
Smooth
Good
flavor.
Yeah, good flavor, but you have to get past. It's like they roll it in salt, so you gotta get past the salt
To get to that barbecue flavor.
Yeah, and that barbecue flavor is on point.
All right. Well, the next item we have is the Choco wafers.
We've had these. These are good.
But they were something else in another one. It didn't have that name. It had this look, but something else.
Vanilla inside.
Okay, let's try this one then. And it says a beloved classic featuring crispy wafers layered with smooth chocolate cream, sweet, nostalgic, and perfect for afternoon tea. Okay. No, I'm not eating the whole thing. And I'll certainly be vacuuming the floor.
I'm leaving it on the table. Let the maid get it. That would be either you or I.
I was going to say the same person. Not bad. Not bad at all. Because it doesn't have such a small amount of filling in between that you can't taste it.
Yeah.
And it's nice and airy. That one I like.
Well,
Not too sweet either.
It's a standard wafer where once it hits your tongue, it immediately begins to dissolve. Yeah.
Well, I want to see.
You want your water?
I'll get it in just a second. Now, it says that this one, the whole package.
You have to keep that palate fresh.
It says the whole package is 1 serving.
Really? Oh, 1 serving. Yes, I can see that. Okay. So you have one, I have one. There's 4 slices in here.
Okay, so 4 sections of 3 each. Okay. All right, so, and that is 105, no, I'm sorry, 180 calories.
180 calories?
180 calories.
What's the filling?
That's chocolate, though.
Okay, that's your answer.
Yeah, that's
I forgot where the 180 calories came from.
Okay, this I don't think I want to eat because, you know, dates are not my favorite thing at all.
I like dates.
I know you do. So, here, you can go ahead and open.
Cut it.
And this says, by dates, I'm sorry. This is the next item, and it's by Luck Date Bar. I'm just telling you what it says.
Yeah, it says it.
That's
By
the
Luck
name.
Date Bar.
Okay. So it says, a crisp golden biscuit filled with a soft date-filled center. Great for curbing midday cravings. It's satisfying, flavorful, and perfect for dunking. Before you try it.
You will need 2 of these.
Wait. What are you giving? How many stars are you giving the previous one, the wafers?
I'll give it 3. 3.5.
Why?
Because I didn't like it as much as I thought I would.
Okay.
More cookie than date. You have to get past the sugary sweetness of the cookie. The date hits you a little while after that.
Well, this is very interesting how they did this because it says it's 1 bar, but that's not a bar. It's 4 actual crackers, unless you're telling me each one of those.
I could see each one being an individual.
That's 180 calories.
Per
That's what it says. That's why I was kind of like a little taken aback, but...
So if you drink black coffee or straight tea...
You don't need any sugar.
You don't need any sugar or cream.
Okay. All right.
Actually, dunking it would work. Now I understand.
It said afternoon tea or... Okay.
The cookie outer shell is where the sweetness comes from. And I mean, it is sweet.
Okay.
So by the time you break through that and get to the date, the dates are normal. But because the cookie shell is so sweet, it overpowers.
Okay,
that's
so
good
that makes
for
sense
dunking.
now?
Yeah, that's good for dunking.
All right. Okay, good. I'm glad you figured that part out. All right, so moving right along. The next one that we have is this one right here.
This one?
Yes, and this is the next item, and this one is the Bravo chicken chips. All right, and it says crispy and packed with bold, savory flavor. These chips deliver the irresistible taste of spicy chicken in every bite. Okay.
Oh, the chips are big.
Yes.
The chips are big.
All right, let's see.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's good. Oh, my God, that is good.
The potatoes are soaked in chicken broth.
They season that very well.
We'll save this for your sister.
Bravo, bravo. That's the name of it. So
yeah.
That's not bad.
No, that was actually good.
I think that's my favorite so far.
I like the first one. It's my favorite.
Okay, I can see that.
But this is a close second.
You said this one is a close second? Okay.
Yeah, so maybe it's a photo finish.
All right, this is the next item.
Which one?
And this one is the Drew fruitcake. It says a moist spice fruit cake. Oh my.
I've never had a moist or spice. Oh yeah, spice, yeah, but
really?
Never moist.
Fruitcake? Fruitcake?
Yeah, fruitcake.
Well, no, they're usually moist though, because they wrap them in that.
They done so hard you can throw something in a burglar and knock them out.
Anyway, wait, you didn't give me a star level for the.
Oh, that for me was definitely a 5.
Okay, I agree with you. I'll give it a 5 as well. So, this one says a moist spice fruit cake dotted with raisins and candied fruit. Familiar, festive, and rich and comforting flavor.
All right.
Just take a small piece off.
Have you had
I don't eat fruit cake. I don't eat fruit cake. Why would you take such a large piece?
I've always had dry fruit cake. Yeah. What?
Okay, go ahead.
You're not going to get a taste of it.
Oh. I don't want any more, but that tastes nice. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mommy might like that one.
So that's what fruit cake tastes like.
Supposed to taste like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. Cleanse the palate a little bit. Keep it going. Okay, so that wasn't bad. So, what are you giving that? Out of 5 stars, what you got?
I think it's about a 4.5.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. I will say the cake was very, very moist, very nice. I'm not a big fruitcake person. That to me is right up there with dates, and I'm not the one for that.
I give it a 4.5 because the cake was very moist, but it was not overpacked with nuts and dates and everything else. Okay. It had the right amount that you can chew it, bite rather into it, or pull it apart. And some of it you've got the filling, some of it you don't.
Okay.
But it was definitely moist.
That was good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if I can find out how many calories.
Calories?
You know I really want to know, right?
Yes, I'm sure you do.
I definitely want to know.
But we got a lot of crumbs on this table.
Yes, you do. And they're all in front of you. Don't do it. Definitely got a vacuum this floor, though. Look at that. Stop, eh?
Okay, how many calories?
I still haven't done it yet.
That's because they don't want you to know.
I'm telling you. Frank.
Yeah, go ahead.
You are not going to believe this.
Go ahead.
Take a wild guess.
I see it.
My people, this right here is, it doesn't say it's 1 serving. It says 1 cake. And the 1 cake has 1,560 calories.
So if you're on a diet, counting calories, this is not for you.
And if you eat this, you get nothing the rest of the day.
The rest of the week.
Oh my
But
goodness.
You're not sacrificing flavor at all.
Well, that part is true.
So if you're more interested in the flavor,
oh jeez,
and you're willing to skip a meal or 2 or 3,
that's your day's calorie intake.
It's for you.
Oh my goodness.
But you know what? Obviously, they're not so wrapped up in
calories
like
but
we
they
are here.
probably burn it off, you know.
Maybe.
You know. Okay, so let's move on. I'm sorry, I'm still having a moment about those 1,560 calories. Okay, next item is this one right here. And
This is
Lambada. Now, this one is by the same company as that. And this is the yolk. I'm sorry?
No, wafer biscuits.
Yes, it says these are the yogurt strawberry wafers.
Yogurt strawberry. I'm down for that.
Okay, go ahead, cut. It says creamy yogurt and bright strawberry layers between airy wafers. A fruity, light indulgence that's popular
How do I do that?
for good reason. Oh my goodness.
That's what I said. How do I do that?
And then you're destroying that bag. Oh, well, oh my God. At the rate you're going, you'll be vacuuming the floor. Okay, where's the strawberry?
Yeah, that's what I said. Where's the filler?
But you know what?
What?
It almost looks like it's here, but it is clear. No, it does not either.
It looks like it's here, but not here.
All right, let's try.
Okay.
Where's the strawberry?
Wait for it.
How long you want me to wait?
Wait for it.
It's almost Jeopardy music time.
No. The wafer's dry, and you have no strawberry filling flavor at all.
We got a tad bit of flavor, but not much. Not much at all.
And the wafer's dry.
Definitely needed a drink.
Now, if it's by the same company as the other one, you know which one they're pushing.
And that one over there.
Yes.
All right. We only have 2 left.
Yes.
This one and this one. All right, that one's next. Okay, I'm interested to try this one. This one is the sour cream and onion sticks.
I hope I'm holding it right.
Oh, there you go. All right. This is the next item, sour cream and onion sticks. Okay. Light, crunchy corn puffs bursting with creamy, tangy sour cream and onion flavor. A crave-worthy classic with a bold twist.
Now, this one's got a reasonable
Oh, yeah. Okay, before you try it.
No, I said this one's got a reasonable amount.
Before you try it. All right. How many stars on the strawberry?
2.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to give it 3, but...
There was almost no strawberry flavor. You could taste just a bit. And the wafer was dry.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So, I guess I'll give it a 2.5.
2.0.
2.5. All right. Sour cream and onion. This says Jolly-O.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm. Jolly-O.
Okay.
Oh, my. That is extremely flavorful. That is very nice. What do you think?
I would almost give that a 5. I said 4.5.
I'm going to give it a... Oh. I'm giving that one a 5.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It is food, right? Oh, my.
No, stop it.
Stop what?
Nothing. Anyway, moving right along. I'm giving that one 5. Alrighty. Last item in the box. You ready? It's called Hello Mango Cones. It says we picked this snack because it's a sweet, tropical twist on a classic treat. Egyptians love mangoes, especially during the summer. So putting that juicy flavor inside of a crispy cone makes it a fun, distinctively Egyptian delight.
You know what's great about the packaging?
Oh, resealable.
Easy tear and resealable.
Okay.
Not just
Now, while you're doing that...
Just because that's an easy tear. Watch it.
Well, I'm glad it was easy. Okay, so let me check while you're doing that. Mango-filled cones. All right, let me see how much is in the bag.
Not full, but reasonable.
Okay, this one, it says one bag is a full serving.
Okay.
And it's 475 calories.
For the whole bag?
Yes. Look at that.
I can handle that.
That's pretty cool.
Yes,
and it's
it is.
full.
And it's, I'm about to say, it's full.
Full.
You can see it in the bottom. It is full. See from the
All
top.
the way to the top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good stuff. All righty.
Please let it taste like mango.
Mm.
Oh. Oh. Oh my.
These are good. But I can't eat anymore. One is it. 475 calories. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
This is good, but it is sweet.
This one earns a 5. But I'm show them the bag again. It is sweet. It is good. I'm not so concerned about the calories.
You like the packaging?
Well, no, not that. Like, you see what's in the bag. I promise you. Only your kids
Eat
will
the whole
eat
bag?
a whole bag. I'm looking at it in my mind and saying, go for a second.
No.
But my reality, my taste buds are saying, go ahead, go ahead. The rest of me is saying, oh, no, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Very good. But
So, this Egyptian box, what was your favorite item out of everything? Or, well, let's do this. Savory. What was your favorite savory item?
the pretzels.
Really? The thyme pretzels?
Yes.
Okay, and what was your favorite sweet item?
It's a toss up between the
mango?
The mango. And what was the other one? The coffee cake. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fruit cake.
Fruit cake. I'm sorry, fruit cake.
Okay.
Toss between those two.
Now, that fruit cake is not your son-in-law's fruit cake.
No. His is
because
heavy.
And it's
very
liquidy.
Yeah. And it's filled.
Liquor-y.
Yeah, I was going to say it's filled with alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
But my favorite of all of them was the first set of chips we ate. That was my favorite of all of them. This one.
But you didn't even use that as a favorite. You said your favorite was the thyme pretzel. But this was your favorite product.
Yeah, but you said savory and sweet.
Savory and sweet. These were in the savory category, right?
You could say that, but I like these overall.
Okay. All right.
Definitely not in sweet category, so yeah, I guess you would say savory.
All right.
But very good.
Okay. Well, mine savory was the chicken chips.
Oh, yes. Now, these were good.
Those were very good.
Yeah, these were good.
Those could get you in trouble.
Why?
Make you eat the whole bag.
Well, you wouldn't get in that much trouble because the whole bag
is full of air.
Yeah.
This is true. That's about 10 chips, if that many.
You should show me the camera.
It's about 10 chips, right? Look at that. Look at that.
You would not get in trouble for that.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
if you ate 2 or 3 bags, then maybe.
That would be a problem.
Yeah, then maybe.
Okay, but that roasted chicken was definitely my favorite savory. And
I think I'm gonna go along with that for savory. I said the pretzels. Now, I'm kind of biased because I like pretzels.
That's true.
So I'm kind of biased on that.
That is your favorite snack.
Yeah, but I also like the flavor of the thyme. So for me, it's a toss-up because both of them had very good flavor.
Okay,
and
but that's your favorite out of the whole Egyptian box. Yeah. Okay, all right, I can see that. All right.
Yeah,
so, but that one was not my favorite. The roasted chicken was definitely my savory favorite.
The roasted chicken was surprisingly very good.
Yep, definitely agree. Definitely agree. Now, I would tell you that fruitcake was good, but I guess it's not fair for me to say that that was good for me or my favorite because I only ate the cake portion. I definitely didn't have a piece that had the fruit in it. And that's supposed to, or the candied fruit in it, that's supposed to be a package deal. So I can't choose that.
Well, that, when you asked me about it, like I said, the cake itself was moist, which was surprising. But the fruit in it, American fruit cake is packed with all the
more fruit
and dates and all that. This was not packed. It had just enough spread out so that you got some in every bite, but it wasn't overstuffed.
Okay. All right. I'm here for that. All righty then. Well, we would like to say thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with us on today as we opened up our September SNACKRATE. And yes, this one was actually very good. It featured Egypt. And I will say 99% of everything that was in here we really did like. The strawberry was a challenge for us because it was so little of the strawberry portion. All right. So, but with that being said, I think we enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
It's close to the top of what we've gotten down through the year.
Yeah,
Do you know we've been getting this for a year?
Really?
Yeah. It's been a year.
Oh, well, it was very satisfying.
Okay. So,
flavor-wise.
I would just like to remind you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
All right.
Thumbs up.
Like it by giving it the thumbs up. Comment about which one do you think you would have liked the best. That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, all right. Let her know.
So the other thing is, while we're talking about that part, down in the bottom part of the screen, you'll see that little shop bag. Now, click on it, and any of these snacks that I can find a location where they can be purchased, I will list it there, so you can just go right ahead and tap it and order it straight from there and have it sent to your house. Okay? Now, make sure you subscribe.
Before you say that, I noticed that, I do follow a lot of her link. I noticed that only some people will make comments. She does read every comment. So she'd really like to know from you what you think. Not just about what we're eating or sampling, but how to improve her site, how to make it better. So it's
so you tell me my channel is bad?
No,
but it's always how to improve it.
Yeah, so that everybody.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, because some people are just going to be like, eh.
Well, you're always going to have somebody behind the scenes.
We don't want to hear from that.
No, that's not true, because if this is not your cup of tea, it's okay. Just let me know. So, but make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you. And we know it's easy on the pocket because it is free. All right? Make sure you share this video with someone else. Let them know about the SNACKRATE as well as the Egyptian snacks from this month. But most importantly, remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.